What's up, guys? I'm gonna unbox and review this e-bike from Lacros. This is the Pinecone model. It comes in, this is the white color. It also comes in a black color. So I'm gonna unbox this to review it, take it out for a ride. This is supposed to be a pretty good bike. It has a fairly powerful motor. It is foldable, so there's a lot of good things about it. And here's everything that comes inside the box. For the charger, it is 100 to 240 volts. Output is 54.6 volts at 2 amps. So if you multiply those two numbers, you get a little under 110 watts of power. It says Lacros on the front. That's what the plug itself looks like. The US plug for the US. We have our tools right here, some wrenches, Allen wrenches and stuff. So this is for the front tire to install that. We have the pedals, right and left side. So we have the user's manual, gives you a decent amount of information. We have the seat post right here. These are the numbers. This is the minimum amount you need to insert it, so it needs to be inserted at least this amount. And Lacros on the back right there, and the saddle seems fairly soft. So for the controls, we have our front disc brake and our rear disc brake. Assuming the key is in the on position, if I hold the M button for a few seconds, it will turn on. If I hit M, it's going to oscillate between the different screens. And then if I hit the plus button, it'll go from pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the higher the pedal assist, the more help it's giving you, and the higher the top speed is. And if you want to ride it like a normal bike, you could just run it on pedal assist 0, which is also true if the battery were to die, you could ride it like a normal bike. And if you basically hold the plus button, it will turn on the lights, and if you hold the plus button, it will turn off the lights. Then we have our gear selectors right here, and the horn. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the bike. It is on the dirtier side because I took it off-roading during my review. Alright, so let's start with the rear tail light. This thing turns on. We have the bike rack. It could support up to 25 kilograms. And we have the derailleur. I always mess up that word. The protector, the chain and everything. And then for the pedals, you basically would push it in when you're folding it and just twist it and then bring it back. It is kind of harder to do with one hand, but basically bring it back and good to go there. And then for this top part, when you're unfolding it, you got to raise this up, so then you could basically pull this tab, which would allow it to fold, and then pushing it back in and putting that back in, and you're good to go. Now the battery is inside the frame right here. And if you notice, what this key does is it moves this metal piece right there. So first of all, this is in the on position. And so this needs to be on for the bike to turn on to use pedal assist. And then to remove the battery, you would do that. See how the metal piece goes all the way in? And so if I were to take it out, the battery would slide out. And basically, this is the default position. And then you would stick in the key. And this is the on position for you to use pedal assist, essentially. And you guys could see that from the top down, what I'm talking about. There it is. Okay. Front suspension, we got the headlight, we got the plastic fender right here, and disc brakes, both front and back. And yeah, we got a little shock over here too, shock absorption for the seat post. To fold the bike, we'll start with the pedals. We push it in and we twist it, the same for both sides. You pulled up this little tab right here, you pull this, and now I can bend the bike. So I put the kickstand up, and I could basically just bend that right there and put that down. And then for the handlebar, pull this thing up, push it down, and basically bend it right here, and that's it. So we're good to go. So it didn't take too long to do. It wasn't too difficult, but do keep in mind the bike is on the heavier side. So if I wanted to put it back, again, basically come up like that. And really this is the hardest part. So once the bike is back like that, you can just basically just snap it in, pull this, close this thing up right now, and put the pedals back. And yeah, there it is. So pretty easy to do. But again, do keep in mind the bike is on the heavier side. So yeah. Not uber heavy, but definitely heavy. Maybe lighter for most electric bikes, but again, still has some weight to it. You can also remove the seat as well if you guys want to.